Where shall we go today? Where shall we go? Where do you want to go today? Let's walk round Bedford. I'm very excited to be in Bedford, to be honest. The thing that's quite interesting about Bedford is the fact that it's got housing and shopping literally right next to each other. It's amazing. If you like massive pubs that sadly you can't go into unless you go into their beer garden, you can do a lot worse. We come to Bedford because they've got this huge pub which is called the Pilgrim's Progress. Don't know where it's going, but it's progressing nicely. If you like naff 50s and 60s architecture, you can do a lot worse than come to Bedford because there's loads of it and it's all naff. This place is called Al Pharaohs, and there's a reason why it's called Pharaohs. There's a long history of Pharaohs and Bedford. They do have the odd church, which is really nice, like that one, which is quite pretty. They've even kept the sign up as well for Ron Hill's TV shop, which is nice. After the pop career ended, the Bee Gees went into baby wear. Sadly, that's ended too. Like I said, the architecture is just a bit rubbish. It's all 60s, 70s stuff, which is not even remotely interesting, to be fair. It's really, really horribly dull and boring. But they have got a quality discount shop, so that's all right. I was wondering if Bedford had a bus station. But look, I found it. It's beautiful. It's all like little bus shelters just dotted around in a big space. This is the main shed. And even though the town is really busy, it's empty. That's weird. When you come to Bedford, you can have a close encounter with, who are you? My life is complete. This is a bit like when I went to Coventry. They seem to be doing quite a great deal of work on the town centre. I don't know whether it needs it or not, but anyway, they're doing it. I've actually got a peacock's that's open, I don't know how, but anyway, well done. I'm back to feeling like I'm being herded like cattle, because now it's got signs telling us which way we have to go, which is that way. Bonkers, confusing sign. Which way do I go? It is Sunday, to be fair. Next to the sex shop, we've actually got a Bob Marsh that might still be open. Like many towns, Bedford has got a lot of closed shops, that one and that one for a start. Trust me, there's a lot more. Christmas store is closed at the moment, but it is April, so I'll let him off on that one. To be fair, we've got some nice architecture here. Sadly, the shop is closed, next door is closed, next door to that is closed, and then that is a department store called Beale's, and that's closed as well. It's not looking good, Bedford. Thankfully, there is some old-fashioned architecture that survived, including that lamppost, which is nice. This building, which is the Harper Central building, it says on it, seems to be in use. And that rather nice building there, which is something nice, and over there. And then we find a rather splendid church. One thing I've noticed about churches around here, they are rather spectacular. Like that. Another really nice building as well is Bedford Corn Exchange, which has got a lovely entrance as well, which is lovely. Bedford is proud of its markets. As you can see, this bustling one here. John Howard. He's the famous director who played the film. This is like a completely... I'm not that far away from the crappy architecture. Look. I might as well be a million miles away from it. What a beautiful bridge. This is the view from the other side of the bridge. The Swan Hotel. And what looks like a massive park. They even have got Blackpool illuminations, but I'll be honest with you, it's not the best one I've ever seen. I'm starting to think I've walked out of Bedford and I'm now in either Oxford or Cambridge, but they're not doing it right. I suppose they are, they're doing it right. They're socially distant, aren't they? Rather than all being on one boat. That's very clever. So on one side we've got Bedford River, and then on the other side we've got Bedford Canal. This is Rambo. the most aggressive swan in the world. It's so aggressive, they've had to put it in a cage, but they forgot to put a lid on it, and swans can fly. Fools! So, this is nice. This is like a slalom course for the swans. And they can fly through the gaps dead easy. The only problem they have is they can't count, so they don't do it in the right order. So, yeah, maybe Rambo can have a go later. To be fair, it's a really nice park, this. Can't believe you're that close to that horrible town centre. So I told you it was a canal. They've got a lock and everything. It's a bit of a weird lock, but it's still a lock. So we're going to come somewhere. It's got terrible architecture. Really nice architecture. And a really nice river, to be fair. A shopping centre with a preacher. A car park, which I've got lost in. You could do a lot worse. Welcome to Bedford. Until next time, where's my car? Bye! Where shall we go today? Where shall we go? Where do you want to go today? Let's walk round. I dare say it's going to be beautiful when it's finished. I think that's Rudyard Kipling. It's a traditional colour of butchers. Oh well.